Today we're looking at the 3 ways in the Am I Worth It guide to selling. Very few of us like receiving pushy sales calls or being ignored when we need help in a store. These 2 extremes of the sales process leave us cold and rarely buying. So where does your sales technique fit in on the scale? Let's look at 3 ways you need to consider your value. Whether your business provides a physical product or a service, we are all in sales and marketing, whether we're comfortable with it or not. We need customers and they need to know about our businesses. Most customers want a good product with a great service and at a price they see value in. These are the customers you want, the ones that see the value in what you provide. But do you see the value in yourself? Are you getting the value you are worth? Or are you underselling yourself and your business? This is particularly pertinent if you sell a service. Without anything physical you can send to someone, it is down to the perceived value of how much you yourself are worth. And if it comes to your time, then that's valuable too. Make sure you see how much time actually goes into providing the product or service and include the correct value for that too. Don't undersell your skills, your experience, your knowledge and your time. It's a balance of providing enough information and awareness without being overwhelming and pushy. Know your worth and show it. Here are 3 ways you need to consider when you're thinking about your worth, because believe me, you're worth it. Number 1, it's not you, it's them. Consider how much your product or service saves the client or enhances what they can do. Don't focus so much on how much the product costs you or your hourly rate, but on how much the product or service is worth to the customer. If you're saving them time or money by what you provide, or it enhances their life in some way, then make sure your price reflects that. Number 2, never be cheap. You may be in a cost-conscious market where the lowest one wins, but that doesn't mean you have to be cheap. Consider a bare-bones option to compete, then provide further enhancements that the customers would want to save them time shopping around. An enhanced service or upselling of the product may be the difference between you being cheap or cost-effective. Number 3, sell less, make more. Consider raising your prices. It may mean losing some customers. Good. These are the ones that don't see your worth and are probably the most difficult for you to deal with anyway. Quick maths lesson. You sell 10 products at £80, a total of £800. You raise the price to 100. Now you only need to sell 8 to get the same revenue, leaving you time to focus on getting new £100 clients or spending that time elsewhere. Your new price may even appeal to a whole new section of potential clients. Don't be afraid to take the leap of faith in yourself. Be confident in the product and service that you're providing and exude the passion and enthusiasm that you have in your business. Make sure your shop window reflects that passion, quality and professionalism, whether that is an actual premises, an online presence or you yourself. Don't shy away and ignore your customers like the salesperson ignoring our needs in the shop. Just don't become the pushy salesperson that gets in everyone's face and that you want to avoid. Be your honest self. Be helpful, be open and make it easy for the customer to buy when they express an interest. If they don't at first, then see if there's a way that you can keep in touch and send a gentle reminder of you and your business as a follow-up. Then keep in touch. Depending on the product or service, it can take a lot of getting to know you before someone actually buys. Build a relationship so they know that you're just the person to contact when they need to. There is a saying, if you don't ask, you don't get. Sometimes you can be too backward in asking for the sale. Don't be afraid to tell them about your product or ask some more relevant questions to clarify whether your service is the perfect fit. Make it easy for someone to buy from you. Most of us at some point use our virtual online self to entice our customers, either via a website, social media, video or podcasts. Our presence is available 24/7. Are all of these virtual shop windows giving the same positive message about your business? Make sure it's clear on the type of business that someone would be dealing with and that it resonates with the type of people that you want to attract. Get the right balance of providing information and content versus actual selling. And remember, don't be that pushy salesperson. So, are you asking for what you and your product or service is worth? Don't undervalue your time and abilities and what you bring to the business. Often a feeling of I am worth it can be down to confidence in yourself and your business. So download my Confidence in You resource to rate your confidence and get 6 tips on how to boost it. Head to amandaholges.co.uk/confidence and download it now. Remember, consider how much your product or service is worth to your potential customer. Don't be cheap. And think about whether raising your prices might be the next best step for you to take. Download my Confidence in You resource now and answer, am I worth it, with a positive yes. Thanks for listening today. Speak soon.